Welcome to week 7, everybody. I'm excited for this week's check-in. Like I said in my email, please note that um, writing the literature review is very, very difficult, especially when you're combining different people's writings and also trying to really expand your purpose statement. So what I'm hoping to talk about in this week's check-ins is not only APA stuff, but also how to structure your literature review so that when you're reading it, the purpose of the study really emerges as well. This week, you're going to be doing your IRB application, and I just want to do a quick review of that. There's not much else to do this week. In summary, before we start, it's important to note that you're not doing research per se. You're doing a capstone project. So when you talk to your principal, don't use the term research. Talk about satisfying the requirements for a capstone project. Often many school districts require a much more lengthy review process for actual educational research. Trust me on that one. So that's just one thing, a disclaimer before you begin. Most of your studies are going to fall under this exempt category. Exempt means you still fill out the application, but it's a shorter, quicker process. So when you open up this document here, this is what you will see. You are to download this document, the exempt review application instructions, and then this document, the exempt review protocol narrative and application. Okay. It's going to walk you through. Here's this disclaimer that I just talked about here. Here's some examples of documentation you can give to parents and site administrators. So here it talks about that idea of what it means to be exempt. Here's your checklist. You want to take the IRB training. You want to complete the review checklist and application. That's going to be on this next document. Okay. If using data collection tools, you're going to include responses to the additional questions. You're going to obtain oral and written consent from parents and site administrators. And then you're going to submit all these documents directly to me. Okay, I'm going to read this out loud. Submit all of the documents in one file to your capstone advisor. I am your capstone advisor for initial review. Once your advisor, me, approves that your IRB exempt application and supporting documents are complete, your advisor will submit each group's IRB file individually. So one application file per group. Okay. In the subject line, I'll write what you see there. I will CC all student researchers on this. So you are not submitting to IRB. You are submitting directly to me. So when you go through this application, here is your checklist. And here are the things that you include in the application. Okay. We can talk more about this. I know you can read it. It's really clear, and it's really important. I mean, you are gathering data, especially when you're talking about motivation, growth mindset. You're going to be having students answering questions, perhaps participating in interviews, maybe seeing people in the classroom they're not used to seeing. And it's important to remember that they're in a vulnerable state. So IRB applications can be a really powerful process to help the group members gain a better understanding not only of their study, but really why we are doing this study. Because the whole application process is about thinking about our students. And that's really the powerful thing. It's why we're in this program.